What's cracking with your snacker starters? It is me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again on a Tuesday for another edition of OTR. Today, I am back at my favorite place to have my favorite sandwich and my favorite fries. Well, why would I do that? Doesn't that mean I've probably already reviewed it or something? Oh, I see. Roy Rogers has done something brand new with something I love. I'm going to find out what it's all about right after this on OTR. You are looking live at Roy Rogers Restaurant here at the corner of Wisteria Road and Germantown Road in Germantown, Maryland. I'm in I think it's called Germantown Commons Center over here. Lots of things to eat, starting with the Dunkin' Donuts and the Baskin Robbins right over there. You've got Subway, you've got Johnny Kebab, you've got Asia Cafe, which I assume is an Chinese restaurant. There's a second kebab place right behind that car. I think it's called East-West Kebab. Oh, Eastern Kebab, that's it. You've got the curry place. Then there's, of course, a wine and beer store, because that's always here in this area. And then you've got Zen Leaf, which I assume is a medical marijuana dispensary. Mangino's Pizza. Pizza Bowlies is also in here somewhere. I think I missed that. And then you've got Little Caesars over there, too. So lots of places to get pizza, ending with the Lotte Plaza Asian supermarket. I'm here at Roy's today, in particular because they've gone and done something amazing, in my opinion. And I was tipped off to this a couple of weeks ago. Can't wait to show you what it is. And what I am here to take a look at today is basically amazing in my eyes. They've taken my favorite sandwich and my favorite french fries in all of fast food, and they've improved them some way or another. They've done something totally different to them, and they've created two new items. They've actually created a couple of more, but these are the two that I'm looking at today. You've got on the left, in the silver packaging, of course, the Smoky Cheddar Roast Beef Sandwich. And then over here on the right, you have Bacon Cheddar Fries. Now, of course, that's existed in the past in the world, but I think this is the first time I've ever had this opportunity on Roy Rogers fries, which, like I said, are my absolute favorite. Let's go ahead and get this sandwich out of the packaging and see what it looks like, shall we? There's that familiar corn-dusted Kaiser roll that Roy Rogers loves to put the good sandwiches on. Open that bad boy up to display barbecue sauce and a nice mound of their fresh-cut roast beef, slow roasted, of course, nice and juicy. Underneath that, cheddar cheese sauce, and I think you can see that sort of peeking through right there. And also kind of on the outside of the sandwich as well. But that's fine. That means there's plenty of it in there. This barbecue sauce is not Roy's barbecue sauce. And it's not the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce that they use as an alternate at times. This is a more robust barbecue sauce, I am told by my sources. And that's something that I'm anxious to taste. Also over here, there are your bacon cheddar fries, or cheddar bacon fries, or whichever order you would like to call them. That's what they are. And there's lots of fries in there, and lots of cheese and bacon crumbles on top of there. I got a couple of more sauces. I got boom boom sauce over there, mayo. I've also got some horseradish on this side so I don't get them mixed up. And I got some barbecue sauce. I might involve those somehow in these fries or something. We'll find out. $9.29 for this combo, and not a bad price, including a nice regular sized drink. Be right back to take a taste of this goodness from Roy Rogers. See you then. Alright, gang, back to check out the Smoky Cheddar Roast Beef Sandwich and Cheddar Bacon Fries from Roy Rogers. Already got a little bit of that cheddar cheese sauce coming out of this sandwich. Show this thing to you a little bit more closely, and then next to my noggin, the way I always do, to show you a true evaluation of the size and scope of the deal. Smells fantastic. Smells like my favorite sandwich, just with a little bit more get up and go, so to speak. Can't do anything else but take a big bite of this thing and let you know what I think about it. Man, that is a tasty sandwich. I'll tell you what. If I wasn't so addicted to the regular roast beef sandwich by itself, I'd get this one every day or every time I came here. But as it is, I think I might be starting to alternate a little bit more. Holy cow. Alright, so, excuse the pun. This thing is everything it, promises to be and more. It's got that beautiful, beautiful Kaiser bun, corn dusted, nice and soft, nice and fresh. Got a good flavor on its own. I could just, eat that toasted with a little bit of butter on it or something like that, and that would be pretty good. Just a breakfast or something, you know what I mean? But it holds, the beef very well. Holds the cheese sauce very well, and it holds the barbecue sauce very well. So, it also does its job the way it's supposed to do it. Plenty of roast beef on this thing. Nice and juicy, nice and tender. It's real roast beef here, guys. It's not like Arby's or Hardee's, where it's just a, pressed beef loaf, that's just all kind of meat, like, chopped up together and pressed together. No, this is like a real cut of a bovine animal that's being sliced and given to you, and it's nice and fresh and tasty, and wow, so good. But then you add what is more noticeable, the barbecue sauce, then that cheddar cheese. You're hitting a home run for me there, guys. The cheddar cheese sauce is not like a real cheap tasting cheddar cheese sauce like you might get out of a big can at the gas station or something like that. It's got a little bit more texture to it, a little bit more, I'd say it's even closer to like a cheese spread that's been heated up a little bit so that it has a little bit more viscosity to it, but otherwise holds up really well and doesn't drip everywhere, so that's pretty good. It's a little bit here and there, but not that bad. But taste-wise was, nice and creamy, a little bit of a sharpness to it, which is always welcome in a cheddar cheese. Then you've got that barbecue sauce, which is neither the Roy's or the Sweet Baby Ray's, and it does a good job too. While it does have its own particular sweetness to it, it's not a sugary sweetness like you would get out of the Sweet Baby Ray's. It's more of a molasses type sweetness that you would get out of a more traditional homemade type barbecue sauce or something like that. It's a little bit zesty, I would say. That's pretty good. And combines well with the cheese and the meat in this particular case, and does a really good job. I don't know why I even bother, because I'm going to always give my boys at Roy Rogers a really high grade, and in this particular case, for this particular sandwich, I'm giving them a full 100% full thumbs up. So let's move on to these fries real quick here. There you go. Take a look at those a little more closely, and next to my noggin, and they're $3 and something by themselves, and you can make it a combo like I did. It appears to be that same cheese, and the bacon appears to be real. It's got like fat on it. It doesn't look like Bacos or something like that. So there you go. I'll take a bite like this, and I'll let you know what I think about it. I like how these fries actually maintain a little bit of structural integrity even when doused in the cheese and the bacon. Not real floppy and sloppy, you know what I mean? But otherwise, they are my favorite fries, although I'd rather eat them with just mayonnaise most of the time. This is a nice welcome change. This is something that I would eat while watching a movie or something like that, or even at a sporting event. I like it a lot. That cheese, again, I already explained it, the way it tastes and the way it works. It works well on these potatoes, I'll tell you that. Speaking of which, you can also get a baked potato with this combination of toppings as well. I didn't do that in this particular case because I love these fries so much. I had to taste what they would taste like with the ooey gooey cheese and the bacon on them, and they taste like nothing more than heaven. Nothing less than heaven. Amazing. Yeah, so all that being said, bacony, cheesy goodness. The bacon is crunchy, and it's got a really good fresh flavor. It's not some funky, junky stuff. It's good bacon, guys. It's probably from their breakfast, you know what I mean? Maybe that's where they make their bacon bits from. I would not be surprised, and that would be awesome. You know, if they have a little extra bacon left over, make their bacon bits from that. Why not? I think that would keep the food chain going, so to speak. You know what I mean? I'm giving these a full thumbs up too, because that's about all you can do when you're talking about fries and cheese and bacon, and especially when they're really good fries to begin with. Outstanding. So, what about all these other sauces? Well, you're gonna have to wait to find out about all these other sauces, like Boom Boom sauce, the hot and creamy sauce from Roy Rogers, as well as barbecue sauce, and yes, even mayonnaise. You'll have to wait to find out about those sauces and how they taste on these fries until after this show, and you're going to have to check it out on Patreon with SAS Patreon group and the show OtR, The Extra Mile, where I go the extra mile for you, the people who go the extra mile for us, the Snack Society, and that is our Patreon supporters. If you want to be one of those, make sure you click on the link down below and you'll get the extra mile, which includes me eating more fries with sauces of various types and just talking about random crap. And, it's only $1 a month. Why not? You get at least 4 episodes. It's a pretty good deal. Also, check us out on Facebook. You want to do that by clicking on the link in the description down below. Hundreds of the coolest people in the world are in our group, and you should be too. Why aren't you? Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Brandon Reich SAS. Make sure you use the handy hashtag Snack Society all day, every day. And when you do that, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell to be notified. And in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much to Roy Rogers, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.